FIFA has been different in our lives and different for each of us. But if you're like not a casual gamer, then just like click off this video, because this is not meant for you. I'm not looking for no tryhards. I'm not looking for anyone that is taking this game too seriously, because this game is just an arcade at the end of the day. It's I know it's pushing realism currently, but if you look at it, I mean, especially a FIFA Ultimate Team, it's just a card collection game. It shouldn't be taking it seriously. The game usually ends. Let me tell you something. FIFA usually ends at like at winter. At like December time, after Footmas is where, and Team of the Year is where most of us leave. Including myself. And when we leave, we just, we come back for just a few games, just to like just to be updated, of the current season and the players, and we just like to live out our fantasies and shit. But now the game ends like 1 week, one fucking month, 2 months later after you buy the game. Am I wrong here? Why is the game ending? Why can I not fucking play Ultimate Team 2 months after the game releases? The market is Ultimate Team, and it impacts so much the gameplay that I don't want to play the game no more. And I don't know if you guys feel the same. I don't know if you feel the same way as well, but I think you get what I mean. There's too many goddamn players. There's too many versions of players, bruv. I would have a team of the week. I would hold on to it. I would reinvest into it. I'll buy a different player, try him out. Maybe I haven't fucking heard of him and I want to try him out, But now it's like, if I get this player that I'm saving up for, it doesn't feel like a fucking achievement. Look, this is where it gets sad. We've been asking for content. This is the shit that we're getting. If you literally search up Ultimate Team, and you already know because you've been through it, if you look at the kinds of shit that people are going through, this is the content that we're getting. I know, I get it that it's a card collection game, but bruv, where's the football? Mandem's getting gassed about getting players, and that's it. Player review. Okay, we got one player review. Look, Inception's OG. Inception OG because he's actually going through players and items that you can get in the game and looking at their performance, But just man's making money from just reacting. He's getting a player, he's reacting, and that's it. That's the whole goddamn video. How many of you have logged in to the game? Alright, looking at the new things inside of the game, looking at the new things that 23 has to offer, right? And you went into goddamn objectives, and this is the shit that you see.
And welcome back.
If you think about it, we just spent this much time, this much money for an end result that is this, basically. For an end result that is this. Look at this shit. Mandem, yeah, this guy is wetting himself because he's got fucking packs to open. This was supposed to be football. This was supposed to be just messing about. This was supposed to be fancy. This was supposed to be just gaming. What is this, bruv?
In addition to 5-player picks. Wait, what?
Do you know what I mean? Yo, I see people complaining about Warzone and shit. Okay. I see people complaining about Valorant. All of their right of their own. This needs to be addressed. Because this is insane. This is going to be the last game between FIFA and EA. Hopefully. Because this is what we've been announced just before the game came out. I really hope that happens so we don't watch like people like Nepenthez. Just look at him, bruv. He's like, what is he, like 40 now? And it is, I respect the grind, but he's just making P out of this. Is this content for you lot?
God damn, man. Like,
Because
yeah,
this is insane.
today they
Yeah, you know the top card, like match attacks or like match attacks, you know them? It's like this shit, bruv. Inside of a game. Yo, match attacks inside of a game. This is what we are watching, bruv. This is what we're watching. Match attacks. This is a joke, bruv. The rewards are like mind-blowingly crap. And what, let's say when there is a good reward, let's say, yeah, you get like a good, you know what I'm talking about, where you get like a good player here. You get like a, let's say you get like a Scott Twine that I showed you earlier, because you could do that with him as well. Let's say you get a Scott Twine, yeah. Literally a fucking, like, maybe less than a week later, he's just completely, he's irrelevant. No one cares about this fucking card. He's unusable. Cause it's a match attacks world. Just endless amount of just players strolling in, like players that don't deserve shit, you know? They don't deserve an upgrade. That's what you see. You see this guy getting wet, overseeing different things. This is not new content. This is shit content. You know, it's better to have a few good content than have a shit ton of content that is crap.
Yeah, that was already there, wasn't it?
Before it was crap, you know, in FIFA 19, 20, used to be just crappy content, but now it's to the point where it breaks the game. You know, you look at this, bruv. It breaks the game.
I mean, I'm sure this card's like alright in game, and I'm also sure that if he gets up,
this guy's accent. Are you not hearing this?
He'll be very good at an 87 as well. But I mean, man, maybe I'm just disenchanted with this game, right? But these cards are just so mid, aren't they? They're not even mid. They're dead. Even if they get upgraded, they're not as good as like standard golds that we've had in the game for like months.
Okay. One goddamn, I'm not even making this up or anything. One goddamn video that I click on, yeah, and he's addressing exactly what I'm talking about. It's stereotypical, the way I said his voice, because it's stereotypical. These kinds of people make content for the game. Look, he's dead inside, bro. Look at his face. He's dying, bro. Does he look like someone who's interested anymore? He ain't. And it's a joke. It's a joke. 16 minutes ago. The joke. People watch this guy.
An 84 rated with an 86.
Dead. The guy is dying. Middle-aged man, yeah, playing a game that is completely dead. Fucking match attacks, but like in a game sense. This is the scenario. This is content, bruv. I feel at the same time sad for him, you know. I mean, he's making money, but I feel sad for him because this is what he does, you know. This is how he makes money. It's boring. It's dead. So oh shit. Wait, I'm piecing out, you guys. So what I'm getting to here is that this game is done for. We already know. Some of us already left. Some of us still sticking around. Some of us just looking to see what's new and what's like popping in FIFA. This is the state. Hopefully, like, we're seeing the future of this game, and EA is not going to be a part of it. Hopefully, according to this, hopefully we're not going to be seeing any more of this shit. But it's almost like a new book, not a new chapter for the future, because we don't know who's going to be next. We don't know how the game's going to look like. Hopefully it won't be like Pez. Because right now it's like Pez. How ironic is that? So, to like my casual gang, yeah. You lot know how it felt like for the entirety of what we've been through as a community. We had to adapt. We had to adapt so many goddamn times. Now that we're all glued up to our screens watching World Cup, I'm just reminiscing of the times that we used to have. So, FIFA 10, FIFA 14, FIFA 18 is where we had World Cup events. FIFA 14 was the highlight of FIFA and World Cup being like integrated into the game. It was sick. Like you could live out your fantasies. That was the whole point of this game, basically. You could live out your fantasies, you know. And lately, we already know, most of us already know. I myself have already left FIFA. I don't play it. But there is, you know, I did play the latest one and I didn't have a good time, so I uninstalled it. But you guys might have as well, you know. You guys might have went through a stage that you like FIFA and just different, like for example, FIFA 17 was shit. But when it got some patches, it was actually okay because the gameplay felt different. And some people liked it, some people didn't. I was one of the few that liked it. It was nice. Now I'm looking at the latest FIFA. You know, you lot must have used like Footbin right here. You lot must have used Footbin because I got it up and open, and I'm just looking through all of this shit that is put into this game. It's like what reminded me to go back and look at this is the World Cup. Watching the World Cup, I was just watching Denmark versus France earlier, and yeah, I wanted to look back at the shit that we had from before. You know what real life is compared to what we you know imagine in our heads, what we think about, why we love football, why we want to play FIFA, because we're just chilling, you know. We understand each other pretty well because we're all in the same boat for the same kind of reason, you know. We just want to live out our fantasies, our tactics, what we think about of some players. We want to use them in a different way. This game, like all of this shit, is what we used to be dreaming of, you know. The team of the week was always an integration in FIFA. We had it since 12, 11, 13, 14, 15, all the way up to now. And YouTubers would make some videos to show like different kind of card. They would clickbait like different card layouts and shit, to be more like creative. Maybe there was a blue card, purple card, and each one has a different reason for being there. We've got it now. We've essentially achieved like the shit that we wanted to get. But look at this, bruv. Look at this, bruv. I cannot look. Let me look. I support Burnley. Let me show you what I mean. Look at this. I've got like someone from my team named Twine, and he's 82 rated. These kind of cards are good. This is what we've been looking for. This is what we've been wanting. But flip to the other side. Man them be making cards, yeah, that just unheard of fucking players that they're not usable, they're just OP. You know, why would I have a Neymar on my team when there's fucking Ben fucking White, 87 rated Ben White, bruv, in my team? Like, you know, some parts it has to be it has to reflect off people's performances. You know, you can't make people that are just, they seem good. This is just a marketing tactic. We're all buying into this shit, bruv. But look at this. Let me show you, bruv. Alright, this guy, I think this guy's a legend or some shit like that. Bro, I don't know. I don't even know some of the shit, the new like promos that they put in. I don't know them because I don't give a fuck. You know, just OP. Everyone is fucking usable, man. That's the issue I'm getting at here. The market is fucked. Everything becomes cheap because everyone is fucking usable, alright? Everyone is over 85 rated, you know? What's the point then, you know? It's like wishing that you have more Ferraris to the point where the guy gives you 1,000 Ferraris and you're just like, okay, which one do I use now? You can't. It breaks the game. If there's so many goddamn 85s and 86s and 87s, what's the point? You know, variety also kills the goddamn game. And this is what's happened here. Adios. See you guys later. Thanks for listening.